Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 7. So this is the 7th interlude video. I am going to be mastering the mage class in this. And since the mage class actually had an ability at level 1, I got it after one fight, I'm going to be showing it in this battle. So it's called Fireball, if I recall. Yeah. And it strikes an enemy group, so let's test it out. How much MP does it cost for? So, hopefully it'll work against these enemies. Yeah, 11 damage. That's useful. So yeah, that's what it does. Okay, 22 damage to the other enemy. As mages, the party became novices and learned sleep. And we already know what sleep does, so I'm not even going to bother showing it. As mages, the parties became dabblers and learned return. We already know what return does as well, so I'm not going to show that either. Hero just reached level 28. At level 28, Hero also learned outside. That's an ability that Maribel has, and I've used it several times before. It just teleports you outside the dungeon, so I don't need to show that. As mages, the parties became magicians and learned sap. And Gabo also learned sap and outside. We know what both of those abilities do. Sap is an ability that Maribel always had. It lowers enemies' defenses. And of course, outside, Hero learned that at level 28, so there's no need to show either of those abilities. As mages, the party became sorcerers and learned Blazemore. So let's go check that out. Oh, and they matured in using their experiences as thieves. They also learned Rob Magic. So let's go and learn what that does as well. It sounds like Rob Magic probably just robs MP from enemies. So, oh boy, the perfect enemies to use that on. So let's use Blazemore first. Large Fireball. Well, okay. I think Rob Magic will probably be right here. Swipes MP from foe. So I'll use the Blazemore ability on those two. Yeah, it was unaffected, but you can imagine that it steals MP from enemies. And that's actually a pretty strong attack, the Blazemore one. I mean, it's not as strong as, what's it called? The Wind Beast ability, but it's still fairly strong. So if I ever encounter enemies that are weak to fire-based abilities, I might be able to use that. As mages, the party became wizards and learned Surround, as well as Boom. So let's go, I believe Surround is an ability that blinds enemies, but I'll still use that anyway since both of the abilities can be used. Alright. So Boom, a huge blast attack. And Surround should be other. Yeah, envelop a foe in fog. So basically it just makes the enemy blind. I'll use Surround with both of those. Whoa. Yeah, Boom is pretty cool. So yeah, that blinds them. Boom does the other. I want to check how much MP Boom costs very fast. 8 MP, so that's not bad, all things considered. The amount of damage it does, I believe that attacks everything on the field as well. Like, in other words, even if there was multiple groups of enemies there, that would have targeted all of them. So yeah, it's pretty good. As mages, the party became warlocks and learned Firebane. So let's go check that one out. I don't remember what Firebane does, but obviously it's a fire ability. Should probably be more powerful than the other. Flames damage a group. Well, that doesn't sound very promising. I hope that it does a lot of damage. 39 points, and not as powerful as I'd hoped. But it's okay. Okay, so my party just mastered the mage class and became archmages. And they learned Snowstorm, so let's go check out what Snowstorm does. Sounds like a useful ability, but I hope that I can find an enemy group to showcase it against. Well, this is a decent enough enemy group to do that with. Ice slices a group of enemies, okay. Of course, the Medley is gonna do that thing. Okay, so Snowstorm, it isn't as good as Boom is, but it's still decent, I guess. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and change to my first intermediate class, and I've been thinking about this for a bit now, and I've ultimately decided that I want to start with the pirate class on all three of them. So yeah, I'll be right back here in a little bit, and then I'm going to end the video. Okay, I'm back here. I've got the pirate class on all three characters. And I remember a while back I had mentioned that I wanted to kind of start spreading out what classes each character has once I got to the intermediate and advanced levels, but I changed my mind. I decided that I'll just keep them at the same, with the same classes, because it's just a little bit easier that way when it comes to grinding and stuff. But eventually that will change due to characters, new characters being added and everything. Those new characters will have their own progression with classes. But for now, that's the way I'm going to be doing things. So this is where I'm ending the video. The story video is coming out after this one. So if you want to watch that, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you there.